Hey guys, so I decided to split up my sukoshi mart haul because I went to sukoshi mart a couple times within like these couple months that I haven't been filming. So yeah, and I saw a moth in the room. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm very afraid of bugs, so excuse me. So anyways, it's gonna be a split haul. I'm not gonna do everything in one video. However, I do want to tell you guys, a lot of these have been bought throughout an entire time span within a couple months. It's not like purchased all in the same day. So just letting you know, it's not something I bought like all of them all together. But yeah, I have a bunch of plushies too, so I'm gonna keep the plushies and the keychains for later, except for like these types of things. So yeah, but I'm really excited to show you guys what I found because I am super happy. Not sponsored by the way or anything like that. I really just like Genshin, so this is me buying a whole bunch of Genshin merch. Sukoshi Mart is kind of like a Japanese style based store, and there's a whole bunch of locations. There's like 3 locations that I know of. There's one in Square One, Eden Center, and the Scarborough Town Center, and there's one in Fairview Mall too. However, they did not have any Genshin merch, so I did not buy from them. So yeah, the first thing that I bought, and yes, this is open because I was double checking what it looked like, is this Tombow card holder. It's super cute. Originally I was gonna buy the Klee one, but most of the merch that I purchased is for male characters because I do like male characters. However, Tombow isn't my most favorite, but yeah, it does have this card backing to protect it from here, and yeah, it's just this really cute. There it's flying. Okay, so it's just this really cutesy it's kind of like, what would you say, it's indented in there. I forgot the term for it, but yeah, you can see him, and then he has the Shiba Inu, and it might be kind of hard to see, and then it has two card slots. You can put cards in if you want, and then there's another side. This is the backing to it, and you can put your card here too, like a bus pass or something, and it's really super cute. But it does have this card of Tombow, and then it has like, you can put down your information if you want to in case you lose it, and you can take it out too, but I'm not going to. And then this part, the keychain part, does have a pyro symbol, and this is a lobster clasp, and it's retractable, so it's a string. It does have this long keychain as well, which is super pretty. I originally was gonna use this for my keys, however I found out quickly that it was too cute to use and it was really nice, so I decided to buy a different lanyard which has nothing to do with Genshin. So yeah, this was $25 CAD, which is not that bad for like the quality and the stuff that it comes with. However, it is quite a little bit pricey if you wanted something for like a keychain. And then there's these 3, which I'm so happy I finally found one of them. So yeah, so these 2 I got from Square One a while ago actually, and this one is Sino. These are all the what is it called again, the acrylic standees. Now, I normally don't think these are worth buying. I do have a couple that are special, like I have Kaya and D-Luke for like the musical ones, like the concert ones, and those ones I thought were really special, so I bought them. And the bug is coming closer to me. Okay, go away please. So yeah, but there was a couple that are on here. There's a couple that I have of certain things, like I have 2 for Mozal Jushi and then 2 for Heaven's Official Blessing, But other than that, I don't really have so many because I don't really think it's worth paying $15, but I do like certain characters to the point where I would be kind of okay with buying. So yeah, so these are $21.95 Canadian each, which is pretty pricey because it's over $15. The reason why I would say they're not super worth it is because, to be honest, these are made out of plastic and it's not like it's anything like super, I guess you would say it's not expensive to manufacture, but for me, because it's these certain characters, I really wanted them. Anyways, enough about me ranting about acrylic standees and why they're not worth it. But I did buy some because they're characters that I like. So I got Sino, and then I got Goro. I think because at certain times I purchased them, some of them are different prices. This one apparently was $14.65, but he doesn't have the backing that Sino has, so that might be the reason why, because he only has this little part here that's extra. Meanwhile, Sino has like an extra backing with like his symbols and stuff behind him. And then finally I found Tighnari, and I looked on their site, and I also downloaded their app too, just in case. And turns out, like, when I looked on there, Tighnari only had 2 left, and I was like, I'm not gonna get that. It's like, there's no way. And I've been checking for months for him. And then finally I went to the Scarborough Town Center, and turns out they kept their Genshin, they have a pop-up store that is mainly Genshin related, and then they have their anime stuff in it too. And turns out they did have Tighnari, so I'm super happy I found him. So I have all 3 puppies. They're so cute. I really like them. I honestly thought I would never be able to find Tighnari, but here we are. I have him now. They're all the same size, which I like to scale, but if you buy online, there's a whole bunch of different ones made by different manufacturers and stuff like that, and some of them tend to be smaller than others. So just keep in mind when you're buying, if you buy all from the same place, of course their scaling would be the same, but if you just buy online like AliExpress, I found there's like a whole bunch of different ones. So yeah. And now onto this bag, which I was super excited to show you guys because there was 2 things that I found. The guy was super nice and told me that apparently they will hold events for Genshin and stuff, so you can go there and cosplay, and sometimes there's deals and different things, and normally the new merch, I guess, goes there first when it comes to Genshin stuff. So yeah, but he said it's been a while since they got new merch, so they're waiting for stuff. But they did get quite a few new things that I haven't seen. This one was an old piece of merch that I saw, and I think I did see it during the grand opening of that store. So yeah, but it was the last one. He was looking for the bag for me and like the original packaging, but turns out he couldn't find it, and then I said it's okay, like that's fine. He gave me a free paper bag. Normally you pay for paper bags nowadays because like the stuff with like trying to be environmentally friendly. So yeah. Anyways, I got this Zhongli blanket, and Zhongli isn't my favorite character, but I thought it was super pretty, so I couldn't pass up. He even, like, the worker even showed me back and forth, so that way, he was like, since it's final sale and it's the last piece, just double check if there's anything wrong with it, because he didn't want me to buy something, like, by accident if it had, like, some scuff marks and stuff like that, or some strings coming out. I guess when it comes to, I like that because when it comes to some merchandise, especially if you're collecting, some people are more picky. I don't really care too much. Like, I do care, but sometimes imperfections to me are really cute too. Like, but if it was little strings coming out, I would have been fine with it as well, because honestly, it's the last piece, and some of the merch you can't even find on their site anymore. So it's like, okay. But you might be able to still find it on the actual MiHoYo website. So yeah. It's just you have to pay for shipping and handling and stuff like that. So this one, he has H-daha in the back, which is super cool, and the print is really nice. Now this side is really smooth. The back side is, my plushies are falling on me, and the back side is more like fuzzy. It's like a fleecy type of blanket, which is super warm, but I like how it's like really artsy, because the side, the way it's printed is really like smooth. It's different from those anime blanket throws that you would find like at GameStop or Hot Topic, where the print would be still like the fuzzy material. This one is more like they really wanted to be artsy, I guess, and then they went for like a smoother approach for this side with the print. It was $48 CAD, which is not that bad. Honestly, I know people would be like, who pays this amount of money for this type of stuff? But it's not that bad of a pricing. Normally, for anime throws, I think it's around $30 CAD, so it's not super expensive. But I do notice sometimes when anime throws come out, and it's like a newer one, sometimes at Hot Topic it could range $30 to $60. So yeah, but this one is super nice. I like how the guy was like trying to look for the original packaging though. Like, customer service is really nice there. I definitely will go back if I get notifications from the app. Apparently, if you download the app, they will tell you, like, the location will have events. So yeah, I'll definitely like look at that. So Master Jong Lee, I have a blanket of him now. And the last thing that I got that I was super excited. First off, I would like to say there was a D-Look style. It's like the D-Look fashion one. I know there's a couple characters where they have certain fashion clothing, and there was a D-Look jacket. I was looking at their site and it didn't seem like I could find it anywhere, but there was a light gray one. However, all of the ones on the site were black, so I don't know if that was like a special color that they just don't put on the website anymore or something. But yeah, that might be the last of those ones. But anyways, I didn't buy it because I know the D-Look jackets range around like $200, and it's really expensive for me. Honestly, stuff that is hard to like wash, because it's not really the quality. Like, the quality is good, don't get me wrong, when it comes to this type of clothing, but it seems like it's also clothing that might be a bit hard to actually wash because they're more delicate. They're not super like, what is it, easy to just throw in the washer, in the dryer. So I finally found the Shao pants. That is so cool. Like, I didn't think I would see these in person, like any of the pieces, to be honest. But yeah, I should have asked the guy how much the D-Look jacket was, but I don't think my dad would let me buy it. But the shirts are also like $90 each. It's not that bad of a price, to be honest, but for something you can't really like just throw in the wash in the dryer, it could be really expensive. And I don't know why there is someone outside racing now. It is super loud. Okay. Anyways, I don't know, this neighborhood, there's a lot of people racing their cars. It's really annoying. So yeah, so I should have asked him how much that jacket was. Maybe later on, if I go back, I can ask. But yeah, I really wanted these, and the shirts are also $90, like $90 to $100, basically $100 CAD, you could say. This one was also that price too. My dad was asking because I was really wanting these pants. He was like, fine, you can buy them. But he was asking me if I wanted the shirt too. I was like, no, I don't, because it's so much money. And also collared shirts are hard for me to maintain because you have to, like, supposedly you're supposed to iron your clothing, but I have not gotten to the stage of ironing any clothing that I own, which I should be. So eventually I'll look into that. But yeah, this is the Bane of All Evil collection. And it came in the bag. The bag is really massive. So yeah. This one was $98, as I said. And this was a small. There is no more mediums. Apparently, when I looked online too, there are no more mediums. There are apparently Bane of All Evil pants. There's another one that's like a more greenish color. And it's more like a little bit more flashy because you can see his like yaksha symbol, like his mask more on it. The mask is on here too, but you can see the design more clearly. And that one is completely sold out except for I think extra large or extra large. So yeah. I'm so happy the guy found me one that was like actually fully closed, and then he opened it for me just to see. I think this is US sizing because the sizing is so big, so I purchased a small. Normally sometimes I can wear a medium for certain clothing. Also, it depends on male and female. I think these pants might be gender neutral, as in like unisex, so you really just have to purchase your size. But yeah, in terms of male and female sizing, it also matters too, because if it was female sizing it would be smaller, so I might have to purchase a larger pair. But this seems to be more like unisex in general. The way they advertise it too, there's like male models and female models wearing it in the pictures online, so I'm assuming either or could wear it. So it comes with a special edition Shao acrylic keychain, which is super cute. It is a standee too, so you can put it as a standee. I do have one of my D-Luke, for my D-Luke purse. I just don't know where I put it. I think I kept it with the purse though. So yeah. And it does have these tags, the Bane of All Evil, and then this one is his Yaksha mask. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's really just black on black, but it is like there. Is it called embossed? I don't remember what it's called, but when it's like indented. So the pants do say Bane of All Evil on the back. There's this tag which is connected on it completely. You can put a belt if it's too loose. They have the belt straps. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Sorry, this was in the front, not the back. My bad. The detailing is really nice. This is like the elastic, so I guess it's easy to stretch to your size. This side has a really pretty ribbon, and there's like the rings that it goes through. So the front actually has a flap, as you can see, with this really pretty embroidered design. And then I think this is kind of like ironed on, like one of those plasticky materials. I don't know what it's called. Again, I'm not someone who makes clothing, so yeah, but it does look super pretty. And then it is a flap, technically speaking. And then this side, the right side of the pants, is super cool. It does have Shao's mask on it, and it has a greenish tint to it, so you can see it. But it is mainly like a grayish type of color. Just checking. Okay, so under the flap, there is pockets on the left side, and here there's pockets on the right side. These are pretty deep pockets, I guess because they're unisex, and if guys are wearing it, normally they have deeper pockets. The one thing about being a woman is like you normally don't get these deep pockets, so it's really nice. Like, I really love it. And then this is what the back looks like. I will say one thing is these look really wide and my legs are really slim, so I'm excited to see how that actually will like be when I wear them. But I was looking for like these type of style pants. These kind of remind me of the Japanese streetwear pants that you can find like online. There's a website, I forgot what it's called, but there's websites that sell Japanese streetwear style clothing, which kind of look like cosplay clothing in a way, but it's not really. But it's like super pretty and just like kind of like punk streetwear, and sometimes it looks a bit cyberpunk because sometimes you can buy like masks from these places as well, and it looks super cool. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that style, which is super nice. For $98, I would say it's not a bad price considering the fact that pants tend to be close to $100 anyways, especially if you're getting like really nice pants or like dress pants. So yeah, the guy said I could throw in the wash, but probably more like in a delicate setting. But he did say try not to throw it into the dryer. He did suggest maybe steam cleaning it. So yeah, but again, it's funny how to me, like, when you get super expensive clothing, you want to do like the dry cleaners, because the way that they clean is not water based, which is really nice. But it's funny how expensive clothing and also cheap clothing too apparently need that, because a lot of cosplay items I find don't look like they can be washed. So I'm gonna have to look into if I could just give cosplay pieces to dry cleaners to clean instead. But I haven't washed any of my cosplay pieces because I haven't really worn them to conventions yet, so haven't really been like sweating in them to the point where I needed to do that. So yeah, but eventually I'm gonna have to learn like how do you get them clean, like especially certain things like the jackets, they don't really look washable, so I'm gonna have to figure out how that works. But yeah, so that's my haul for today, and then I'm gonna do another haul later on because I actually got more stuff that's Genshin and I want to show you guys, but not in this entire video. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!